That's what I think of that. Yeah. So I was going to do a Raw review here and kind of just go over. It was still pretty good Raw. Was pretty happy with how the whole Raw went. Definitely had the match of the year television-wise on it with Daniel Bryan and Punk. But yeah, I'm gonna do a little rant on the end of Raw here because to me, this just seems extremely poor. Poor, just booking. It was. I didn't like it at all. It was bad, and here's why. And I got plenty of points. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys, and I know there's gonna be people out there that are not gonna like this at all, but I cannot stand and hope that they do not have Triple H versus The Undertaker 3 at WrestleMania, because that is just a cheap and poor way of booking. And not just that, but it's just so unneeded, and I'll get into the reasons why, okay? So, into Raw's coming, and they're doing this segment with John Laurinaitis and Triple H, and it's quite possibly the most entertaining segment that John Laurinaitis has quite possibly ever been a part of on Raw. I was very entertained. Then he's getting ready to future endeavor him, and then Undertaker's music hits. Okay, so instantly what went through my head was, okay, so Triple H, he's going to come out, and they're going to have a stare down. They're going to talk. Something's going to go down here, blah, blah, blah. They come out. He comes out. And here's my first problem. He comes out. Clearly, he doesn't take his hat off. Clearly, he has a wig on, because those who follow the internet know that he shaved his head and gave his hair to Locks of Love or something. So his hair's not long enough. So he had a wig on his head, obviously, which looked absolutely ridiculous. And you could tell it was fake hair, and because it was way too long, and it looked nothing like his hair normally is. Get out there, and they're in the ring. They're staring at each other. Look at the WrestleMania sign. Does the exact same thing they did last year to set up their match for last year. Does the throat, and then Triple H pats him on the shoulder a couple times and then walks off. Now, to me, that would insinuate, okay, Triple H just, what? I don't want to have this match. I don't want to do this. We'll just, nah. You know what? I'm a corporate guy now. I'm not wrestling. I don't want to do it anymore. I'm done. And he walked off, and Undertaker stood in the ring. But no. That's not what's gonna happen, guys. No, not at all. They're gonna have a match at WrestleMania. It's going to happen. And let me explain. They had a match at 17. Had a match at 27. Undertaker comes back once a year and has a match at WrestleMania. Now, to me, it seems like he's having one match a year. Would you not want to, like, I'm sorry, but I just do not want to see him wrestle the same person. He's having one match a year, the same person again. Okay, so they did it with Shawn Michaels, and he politics his way into that. That's fine. Whatever, the match was still good. And I'm not saying that a Triple H Undertaker match would not be good, but they already blew their load last year with this match. They made it a no-holds-barred match. They set it up as the two guys that were left, the last two guys that were left from the Attitude Era, the two last Outlaws. Triple H did not win. Undertaker was done. You think as his 20th win, you think it would be something different or something special. I don't want to see Triple H face the Undertaker for his 20th win, because here's what's going to happen. He's going to beat Triple H, and that's going to be it. And he's probably going to retire on it. And God forbid, if somehow he wins, Triple H is the biggest politic in the history of wrestling, and worked his way into that somehow winning. And I don't think at all he's going to win. But I'm just saying, if that did happen, oh my God, I'm so against this idea of this match, this third match here. I'm gonna completely and 100% agree with what LV said. If you haven't seen LV's video, he basically did a video saying okay, Jericho didn't win the Rumble. I want to see Chris Jericho versus The Undertaker. Fine with that. That would have been great. The way they set up the promos for YouTube, the way they made them all eerie, the way he said the world was going to end, the figurative WWE world would end. What's the biggest thing that you could do to basically kill the WWE world? Undertaker's streak ending. Absolutely, I would agree exactly with LV, and that to me would make more sense. Now, I'm not upset that they're probably going to do Jericho and Punk. I'm fine with that. You know, I think that's still going to be a good match, but it would have been a lot better if they really could have just incorporated Jericho into this match. And if it's the Undertaker that wants to have this match, if it's Triple H politicking, who knows? They're setting it up, and you know, it really looks like they're going to have this match. Now, I may be just making assumptions here that they might not. Who knows? Nobody really knows. But if this is just some kind of thing where Undertaker just keeps coming out and he's like looking for challengers and everyone just keeps turning him down, and then, you know, finally something big happens, Brock Lesnar steps up or something, that would be amazing. That would be a good storyline in the sense that, you know, he keeps stepping up and saying, okay, let's have this match, let's do this, blah, blah, and everyone keeps turning it down because they know they can't beat him. Maybe this is why Triple H is turning him down. They're doing this whole storyline where he can't beat him or whatever. But knowing WWE, they really don't have anyone else unless it's going to be Lesnar. Jericho's pretty much solidified what he's going to be doing. Going to be in the chamber. It looks like it's going to get, you know, it's going to be him, Jericho, and Punk at Mania. It's almost obvious. So they pretty much ruined anything that they could do with that. I am completely against this because it just, to me, it just seems just like the cheap way out. The cheap way out to have this third match. And I, like I said, the Undertaker's guy, he's like a Sting, but he's better, you know, in his older age. You know, he can have great matches, and that's my problem is I don't want to see him wrestle Triple H again. He has one match a year. Why would you want to see him face the same guy twice? I mean, you already blew your load with a no-holds-barred match. Are you going to downgrade to a Triple H vs. Undertaker match with, you know, just no stipulation? Like, now I thought about this in my head. Here's my only thing. All right, and I hope some people out there agree with this, because I would be completely okay with this. I don't know, this would make me more excited than last year. This may even make me more excited than the 2 previous years with Shawn Michaels. If they have Undertaker versus Triple H, the only thing that would make me happy about this, and I would really, really just be like, wow, that's something special, is if they brought in Shawn Michaels and had him be the special guest referee. They had Shawn Michaels be the special guest referee. They had Triple H versus Undertaker for the 20th, you know, streak or so, you know, ending or whatever. That would work. That's the only thing that I feel like would make me excited about this. Now, I'm still, I don't care if you guys dislike this video or not, if you're completely, you know, oh, Triple H versus Undertaker again, oh yes, I'm so happy. Dislike the video, I don't care. To me, this seems poor, and that's the only thing that I think would work, is if they got Shawn Michaels and they had him ref. They had him ref the match, because I think just having those 3 in the ring, even though it's just Triple H and Undertaker wrestling, that would add such a different element to this match and make it even like a real special thing. And you know, Shawn Michaels retired from wrestling. Doesn't mean he can't referee a match. Stone Cold does it. So I mean, that's my thoughts on this. This is my rant. I'm not a screamer. I'm not somebody who's going to yell and scream into the camera. I'm going to sit here and I'm going to list off, you know, my opinions. I'm going to have points. I'm not going to have any fallacies. I'm going to know what I want to say, and I'm going to be, you know, straight up about my opinion and know what I want. So I'm out of here, guys. The Mad Scientist. Please let me know what you guys think about this, because this is really pissing me off. This whole thing. I hope they don't do Triple H versus Undertaker 3. Hope. But it looks like they probably am. So I'm out of here, guys. Sorry I didn't do the Raw review, but I just really had to talk about this. So I'm out of here. Peace.